And then I'm gonna try to get him to sing, and he's gonna say no the whole time. No, no, no. Good morning. It is about 10 o'clock. We got up about 30 minutes ago or so. We're getting ready to head down to breakfast. This will actually be the first breakfast we'll be making it to. We just either got slept in too late, or we got off the ship like in Nassau or whatever. We could have gone to breakfast before we went out, but decided not to. But today we're actually going to hit up breakfast, see what that's like. We missed the Waves restaurant breakfast, but we still have the buffet breakfast until 11, so that'll be our, what we start with. And then maybe we'll get up early enough tomorrow to do the actual Waves breakfast, but we'll see, because tonight's supposed to be a late night since tomorrow's a sea day, so we'll see how it goes. Carlos is getting ready, and I'm here talking to you. We have today and then tomorrow, and then obviously we're off on Saturday morning. So we're in the back half of this thing already, so but we'll take you with us, we'll keep you posted, and we'll talk soon. So we went to breakfast, and we unfortunately didn't get any footage of it. The buffet breakfast was pretty good, although finding regular eggs wasn't easy. The majority of the eggs were powdered, and that's just not what I like at all. But anyway, today we were on Ocean Key again, and we debated during breakfast if we wanted to go back out onto the beach, and we decided not to. All right, so we're back from breakfast, and it's been like 3 or 4 hours since we've been back from breakfast. But anyway, we mostly kept the morning chill. A lot of the activities they had this morning, or like the early part of the day, are on the island, Ocean Key Island, and we were out there quite a bit yesterday. It's also like not easy to be out there in the sun too much. So one thing that I will say is they have a lot of excursion things that you can do. Again, we didn't book anything like that because we just were afraid to be overbooked and stressing to get to like certain places by certain times. We're kind of just going with the flow this trip since it's our first cruise. But if we did have excursions booked, we could do, I think they had like paddle boats and rafts you could rent to float on, snorkeling, those kinds of things. So definitely something we'll look into for next time, now that we know how everything works and whatever. But they also had a lot of stuff on the island, like, dance parties and food and chilling, and you could just go swim and those kinds of things. But it's a little bit much to be out there for more than an hour or two, because it's just so hot and, yeah. So anyway, we hung out in here, watched some TV, and now it's about, 3-ish? Yeah, so we're going to go up to the pool deck, get in the water. We're going to try out the slides, hopefully. That's on the list. And yeah, but let's talk about breakfast a little bit, since today was our first breakfast. What did you think of the buffet breakfast, Carlos?
It was good, except for their powdered eggs.
Yeah, they had powdered eggs, but they also had like fried eggs, or like over medium kind of eggs that they...
Those were good.
Pre-prepared, which were much, much better. Even the omelets were made with that really grainy kind of powdery egg. So I didn't really care for that much. The bacon was good. There was tons of it. I know in some cruise lines they're having a bacon shortage right now. We're blessed, I guess. So it had all the normal stuff like breakfast and sausage and eggs and pancakes and French toast and whatever, and you could also get like fruit and healthier items like oatmeal and those kinds of things. So definitely a good variety for breakfast, and it's more of foods that we recognize versus some of the lunch options that are a little bit strange. But overall, I enjoyed it. And we got to use our drink packages for orange juice and cappuccinos this morning, which was new. So how was your cappuccino?
That was good.
Yeah. It came all foamy and pretty. It looked pretty good. But yeah, so we're going to head up to the pool deck, and we'll talk soon. So one little really cool thing that we found is this side elevator. They have it on both sides. It's glass. You can literally see like the ocean behind you.
Are we going down? Yeah. Are you going up or down?
Down. Oh, perfect. But yeah, so sorry for the hard cut. We
forgot our towels.
We forgot our towels. Well, someone came in and we got shy. But anyway, they have these on both sides of the ship. It's super cool if you don't mind heights and that sort of thing. But it's very conveniently located to our room, so I'm glad we found it. All right, so we found this really great hot tub on the second level of the solarium. They actually have the roof open out there, which makes it basically another outside area. But the pool is closed for maintenance, and so is the bar. Well, I mean, not for maintenance, but probably because the pool is closed. But all the hot tubs in here are open. One thing that's cool about that is coming up here, wow, it's really echoey. This video quality is going to be really bad. But anyway, is we found this cool little, it's like super private. Like, we didn't even know it was here, and we've been here for a few days already. And it like hangs out over the side of the ship, which is super cool. What do you think?
Yeah, it's good. The water's hot today.
Yeah, the last couple of hot tubs we've been in have been kind of lukewarm, but this one's actually pretty decent hot tub type temperature. So we're gonna lay here and stew for a little bit, and then we'll talk soon. After that, we grabbed a drink and we decided to explore the ship a little bit, go to some of the places we hadn't been to yet. We discovered there's a run track that starts right above the pool deck, and walking that led us to the water park. One thing I will say about the Meraviglia's layout is that it's not always easy to figure out how to get places because not all the decks go all the way through, so you'll have to go like up or down depending to get to certain places. That's especially true in the upper decks. They had all the entrances and exits closed for the water park area. I'm assuming because of COVID, they want like one way in, one way out kind of deal. You also have to sign a waiver before you go on, so either way you have to go up to like the little desk at the front. But of course it is included with your cruise fare, and once you sign in and do the waiver, they give you a little bracelet that says you've done all that already, and then you're free to just kind of explore the whole area. The water park had 3 slides. We only did the 2 tube ones because we're not a fan of body slides, but both of those are like your standard tube slide, where the body slide is like one of those toilet bowl ones, which can be fun. So Carlos just got off of the slide. We did both of them. Both of us did both of them. What did you think?
It was good.
Well, which one was your favorite?
I don't know. They're the same, but one's more hotter than the other.
Yeah, they're kind of, one of them surprisingly warm inside, like a sauna almost, which is really interesting. The slides themselves are cool, and there's almost no one in here, so we get to go straight up to the pool deck and, to the slide entrance and come down, you know. No waiting in lines as usual, but yeah. All right, so a little bit of an update for y'all. We are getting ready to head down to dinner. We are spraying our hair excessively. But you know, you gotta look pretty, as we do. And yeah, so not really much special about tonight's dinner that we know of, although it may be themed again. It doesn't actually say, I don't think, in any of the program paperwork. And we didn't really know in advance any of this stuff. So that is a little bit of a critique, I would say, is that MSC needs to be a little bit better about informing us of like those kinds of things so we know what to pack. But all good. We've made it work so far, and I'm sure the food will be delicious no matter what. And then later this evening, we have a theater show, and then we have a white party we're going to go to, and then I think a concert that's like Hits of Today or something with their, the MSC's like special guest band called Off the Rocks, and they're super, super good. Very good band. So yeah, another fun-filled evening. I imagine we'll have a drink or two during that time.
Or 6.
And yeah, we'll bring you with us, and we'll talk soon. All right, so as usual, we're starting off with bread service. This is more or less the same bread we've had all week, but it's all pretty good. Different textures and flavors and things and such. And then we'll do some of our food here in a little bit when our actual meals start to come. Alright, so we're about to attempt karaoke. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna go up there and maybe try to sing. Carlos is maybe gonna film a little bit of it. And then I'm gonna try to get him to sing. And he's gonna say no the whole time. No, no, no. But I'm gonna try. We'll talk soon. I did end up singing one song, that was it, because we had the theater show 30 minutes after karaoke started. I can't remember what I sang that night, but I do know it was a song I don't normally sing because the options were a little bit limited, and I was pretty happy to find out that Carlos forgot to record it because it was kind of a mess. But we did end up getting some footage of me singing karaoke on a night later on in the trip, so stay tuned for that. The theater show was pretty good. I do feel like they got progressively better each night, so that was good, and that backed right onto the white party. All right, so I got separated from the group, so I'm alone. I'm pretty sure they're at the casino. That's where I'm headed. But anyway, it's just me, and pretty like just got done with the white party. That was lots of fun. So much fun. I lost my shirt even. Down to my undershirt because I was dancing so hard. But you know, that's what you do when you're on a cruise ship, for real. You just make the most of it. Have as much fun as you can with it. I did end up down on the casino for a little bit. They weren't there. As it turned out, they actually had just gone to the bathroom. And I was at the white party and looked up and like, oh my gosh, they left me. And then when they came back from the restroom, they were like, oh my gosh, he left us. The casino was short-lived because I was definitely ready to go to bed. And that concludes this vlog, so be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all those things. Thank you all so much for watching, and wherever you are in the world, have a good night.